The following video is a glimpse into the daily life of someone in the middle of the coronavirus 2020 outbreak. It's intended to be a serious look into not just my mental psyche, but also just everything that's going on in the world. It's also just a nice, interesting glimpse into what life is like during this whole thing that hopefully we'll never have to relive again, but it's interesting to at least see how things were while this was going on. But I have a special surprise for you. Before we get into the video, here's a cool intro that was filmed by some friends of mine using a song that I recorded using Rock Band on Rock Band Karaoke. Enjoy, and enjoy week 5 of the Quarantine Chronicles.
Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. Some nights I call it a draw. Some nights I wish that my lips could build a castle. Some nights I wish they'd just fall off. But I still wake up, I still see your ghost. Oh Lord, I'm still not sure what I stand for. What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore. Oh, 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 oh.
It is day 28, the beginning of week 5. It is also Easter, or Bunny Day if you're playing Animal Crossing. Yay, Easter. Definitely a different vibe than normal, though. That's for sure. Yep, it is day 28, and I've been kind of chilling all day. Not really much to report. Played Animal Crossing earlier, and just been watching videos and such. This week is kind of weird because this is technically my last week of employment before I get furloughed. So a week from today, I will be kind of sort of unemployed, but not really, which is a scary thought because the unemployment system in Florida is pretty jacked up right now, and I'm concerned that I won't have finances. At least I've got a check this week from Disney that's a full check. And then I have a very small check next week. I should also get that $1,200 pretty soon. So I'll have some money that should last a little while, but I got bills coming up and there's a lot going on. I just really hope the unemployment system gets fixed soon, because that's a scary thought if it doesn't, or it takes weeks to go through, because that money is not going to last forever, especially considering we can only go out so much, and we're trying to reduce leaving as much as possible. Getting things delivered costs more money, so kind of a scary thought. But at this point, I'm going to try not to worry about it and instead focus on relaxing, enjoying myself, celebrating Easter, because even though we can't celebrate Easter the way we normally do, because I normally spend it with my family, I get to, still celebrate the fact that he is risen. He is risen indeed. Everything going on, this is the time where you should put more faith, just because, really need it. That's for sure. Yeah, that's day 28. Not much going on. See what happens for the rest of this week, but yeah, it's been pretty crazy. Hey everybody, it is day 29 of the quarantine, and once again I really don't have anything to report. Basically, I stayed at home all day like usual. I played some Animal Crossing, which I actually accomplished quite a bit in Animal Crossing today. I upgraded resident services. I earmarked a new location for a bridge, because the location I built my original bridge was not great. Looking back at it, it's a very small piece of land. So I figure I'll build a much bigger piece of land attached to the next bridge. So I earmarked that. I upgraded my house. found Garbage Island, so I accomplished quite a few things. Other than that, really not much, just kind of chilled. Corey had his stimulus money show up in his bank as pending, so that's good. Hopefully mine is also. I don't think Bank of America shows pending amounts, so hopefully it's there. Really hopefully it's there. But at this point, really not much to report. Just chilling, relaxing, playing games, watching videos, not doing much else, so everything rolls on. Also, ironically enough, I was so upset about the county enforcing the mask thing. They just removed all of the penalties for not wearing a mask. They still want you to do it, but they're not gonna like throw you in jail or fine you if you don't. So what's the point? I mean, I'm still gonna do it because it is the law, but like, that's odd to me that they would renounce all of those restrictions if they really want people to do it. I don't know. But yeah, that's what's been going on. So another not so exciting day. It is day 30, and once again, it is Tuesday, so I have ordered Buffalo Wild Wings. I once again ordered the garlic parm, because that is my favorite flavor of Buffalo Wild Wings. I also ordered honey barbecue, which apparently has a little bit of a kick to it. I haven't had this flavor in a while, so I don't remember, but I'll try it. And because I had some bonus Blazin' rewards, got myself some cheese curds, some spicy ranch. So this is a multi-meal meal of champions. I'm gonna enjoy what I want to right now, and later on, put all this away for a future meal. But yeah, it's not exactly been an eventful day so far, but I did clean up. There's a couple things left, but I cleaned up my floor and a lot of the stuff I had lying around. So, hey, if you're upset that I haven't cleaned my room, I have, actually. So I'm gonna keep watching YouTube and see where the rest of the day takes me. Another day, time to go back out in the world, see what's new. It is day 31 of the lockdown / quarantine. And as you see, I'm wearing a homemade mask because it is a requirement in my county. Although they did remove all the penalties for not wearing a mask, I'm still gonna do it, but that's an odd choice to be sure. The stimulus money did come in today, so I figure I'll use today as a day to go get groceries and a few other supplies. I'm not going to be spending almost any of my stimulus money besides what I need to, because you don't know what's going to happen around the corner. So I'm going out, getting some stuff, seeing what's going on at Walmart, coming back and doing the normal thing I do every day at home. You know, that usual thing. So we'll see how this goes. Lines are certainly longer today, stretching all the way around the building, all the way down that way. So, busy day today. Should be interesting in the store. Okay, toilet paper check. They're out as usual. Looks like they had some earlier today, but ran out fairly quickly, and it looks like it was kind of like the crappy kind. So, no improvement on that front, but everything else seems to be pretty well stocked. Still no skim milk, which is why I got 2%. They also had a ton of half-off Easter candy, so all about that. But yeah, nothing super eventful yet. All right, so I just finished up at Walmart. I got some good stuff. One thing I ran into, which was interesting, is I ordered a pickup order, but they booked it for the wrong Walmart, and trying to figure out how to cancel that is a pain in the butt. I'm gonna try to work on that. But I got a bunch of good stuff, pretty much what I wanted, and a bunch of half-off Easter candy, so yay for that. So, pretty good shopping day, I'd say. Now I don't have to go out again for another week. All right, I have made it home, and I am now enjoying my delicious lunch, Five Guys burger and fries, and a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, because that's what I have. So, should be a delicious lunch. See what happens with the rest of the day. Weather's kind of stormy, kind of gray. Don't see the sun out right now. It's kind of how things are in the real world. Hey everybody, it is day 32 of the quarantine, and it is officially the 1 month anniversary of when I last worked. So it has been 31 days since I worked my last shift at Disney and am now stuck at home all the time. And it's one of those things where honestly, you kind of think about, well, where is this month gone? Because I felt like it's gone pretty quickly, but at the same time, it's also felt like it's dragged because I'm stuck at home doing nothing for most days. But, you know, it's kind of odd to think that I haven't worked in a month. I haven't been to a park in a month. There's so many things I haven't done in so long at this point, and quite possibly a lot longer. So don't know what's going to happen, but I figured I'd take this 1 month anniversary as a day to kind of reflect on everything that's happened and reflect on the future potentially. The little ducklings are back, as you see, kind of doing a ski show maneuver, all spreading out. Mom sitting in the back protecting them all as they come up. Kind of adorable, honestly. And they're coming right towards me. I love this. Here they are. All the little ducklings. They look so adorable. That's awesome. Gotta love nature sometimes. That's why I have to go out here sometimes, just to be outside and enjoy the fresh air, because being cooped up in the house, not always the greatest. But at least moments like this are nice. They really are. So in terms of how I'm doing after 31 days of being stuck in quote-unquote quarantine, I'm doing okay. I think I've almost come to like acceptance stage where I get what's happening and I'm choosing not to overly concern myself about it, which I think is kind of the best thing to do at this point, because I can't tell you how many times I go onto social media and everyone's panicking about everything. I'm like, look, so much of the things going on right now, we have zero control over. Absolute zero. And panicking and stressing yourself over things you can't control is not healthy. It's not good for you. It's going to hurt your mental state. It's going to hurt your emotional state. Don't do it. Focus on what you can control. Or as I've said since the second day that I filmed this series, make the most of what you can with what you got. That's been my motto the entire time this has been going on. And I'm kind of trying to continue that. I've continued to release new content every day. I've actually started like super duper pre-planning videos at this point. I have videos mapped out into the first week of May from when I'm filming this. So that's kind of nuts that I've pre-planned that much. But I mean, what else am I going to do? Pretty much my days, I end up spending all my time playing video games, watching YouTube, maybe filming a video or two. I still have a few I can film, but other than that, there's not much to do. I'm just stuck at home, and I'm trying to come up with more creative and interesting ways to use my time. Like my puppet collaboration was really good. We're actually working on potentially another one, so that'll be fun. I've got a video I'm working on for the week that this releases, which is the 10-year anniversary of a very popular performance that I did live with Corey and a third person who will unfortunately not be involved, but Corey and I will be, and I think it's gonna be great. I'm excited for everybody to see it. So it's tough when you look forward and don't see that light at the end of the tunnel. And that's kind of what's going on right now. Trying to make sense of everything and trying to look for, okay, we just gotta wait this long and then things will get better. But you don't know what that distance is. You don't know how long you're gonna have to wait for things to get better. And I mean, the perfect, analogy for this is kind of what's going on right now. Right now, the weather is rainy. There are clouds everywhere. You don't see the sun. Sun's gonna come out, but we have to wait for it. And that's kind of what we have to do right now, is we have to wait for the sun to come out. Could be a few minutes, could be a few hours. Right now it's been a month. Funny how when this first happened, when Disney first announced this, they mentioned, oh, we're only going to be closed for 2 weeks. It's been a month now, and it's looking like at the earliest we'll come back June 1st. At the earliest. And I'm not even sure that's going to happen. Just got to keep waiting for the sun to come out. Rain's picking up on the water. Might be able to see the drops fall. So I'm probably going to head inside just because I don't want to get absolutely soaked. But the cold rain actually does feel pretty good. Again, because I've been inside for so long that it's kind of nice to actually be out here in the elements. See what nature has to offer. But yeah, I'm going to head inside and probably play more Persona 5 Royale and Animal Crossing. Cook some leftovers. Make the most of what I can with what I got. Happy 1 month anniversary to us quarantined. Hopefully won't go farther than 2 months. It's a busy Friday. Well, busier than normal. Everyone seems to be out and about. Day 33 of the quarantine. I don't have long to talk because my bus is almost here. But I have to go get money to pay a bill. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then we check out some other stuff. So we'll see what happens. Hey everybody, so it is the evening on day 33, Friday. After I went out and ran my errand that I needed to run, I came back and just played video games. I played a lot of Persona 5 Royal, beat the first boss. That game is awesome. I don't know why I didn't try to play the original when it came out. I should have, but this one's really good. I've enjoyed it a lot. I'm going to do some Animal Crossing in a bit and probably play more Persona this evening. So again, not a particularly remarkable day, but I got something I needed to get done, accomplished, and played some video games. It's really all I can ask for at this point. So I'm going to do that, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Probably not much. Weird thing happened today. Apparently, the governor just announced that Florida can reopen some of their beaches. There are some very strict guidelines on what you can do on the beach, but they did reopen them. I mean, I don't think it's a smart move, just because giving people any kind of opportunity to gather in one spot is probably going to cause this virus to balloon more, maybe. I don't know though. I really don't know, because I get the whole, oh, we don't want to be, forced, but at the same time, like, this is for public safety, so I don't think it's a good move. But there are strict restrictions, and as long as people follow those restrictions, it should be okay, I guess. I don't know. So hopefully, because of the new guidelines, things will start opening when things get safe. We'll see what happens. It's going to be interesting. Strong rainstorm. Kick off my last Saturday, technically, of being employed for a while. Hello everybody. It is day 34, I believe, of the quarantine, and not a whole lot to report. It's raining. There's a really bad lightning strike outside earlier, but I figure I'll stand here on the porch and enjoy looking at the rain. Again, I like the rain when you don't have to be out in it, and I definitely don't have to be out in it today. So, yeah, I'm just going to stand here for a minute and watch the rain and reflect on what's going on. Yeah, it's really coming down today. Again, if it's going to rain this hard, it's better to do it on a day where people don't have to be out and about. Really don't nowadays. That's nice. As of tomorrow, I'm going to be furloughed from Disney, so I won't technically be employed, although I still am, because I'll have my job back when the parks reopen. The scariest part, I think, is the fact that now we have to deal with the unemployment system, which has been improving steadily throughout the course of the week, and we did just get some really good news today, which I'm not going to say because I'm not sure I'm allowed to, but it is kind of scary just because we're basically going to be relying on the unemployment system for our livelihood from here on out, and at least until the parks reopen. And it hasn't exactly had a great track record lately. So, I mean, if the money comes in fairly regularly and on time, I'll be fine. But if it doesn't, that's a concern. I'm doing everything I can to stretch the money that I got this week from my paycheck and from the $1,200 bonus. So I'll be good for a while, but I really do hope this unemployment money comes in the not too distant future, especially because I got bills and stuff to go pay, and that's a scary thought because they're not cheap, especially rent. I'm probably going to have to defer rent again. We'll see. Hopefully the money will come in by then. But at this point, I'm just hanging out, playing more video games, relaxing, and trying to keep my mind off things, because that's all I can really do. But at least next week we have some cool stuff we're doing, including a video that I'm very excited to make. I've teased it in other videos, but I guess I'll announce it in this one since it's in 2 days from when this airs. Corey and I are doing a 10th anniversary performance of our hit song Single Writers, which was a song we did back in 2010 for the college program Night of Stars talent show. We actually won an award for it, and we're going to be doing a reunion performance of it in our living room. I don't know how that's going to go, but we're going to do our best. It should be fun, and it should be a nice throwback to better days. That's going to air on Tuesday. We're going to film it beforehand, but it will air on the actual anniversary of our live performance. So check that out on Tuesday, April 21st. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of the Quarantine Chronicles. Hope you enjoyed it. New videos come out every day at noon Eastern time on this channel. So hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell. That way you'll know when each video drops. We're not going to hit 1,000 subscribers this month unless those numbers get skyrocketed right now. We're getting close to 600 though, so that's a good thing. But if you want to help us boost our numbers and hopefully hit 1,000 subscribers soon, please subscribe, recommend your friends subscribe. It means a lot to me and to this channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Quarantine Chronicles. Bye.